Hello everybody and welcome back to our festive journey through Azeroth. I'm your host Valenfor. This little fella here is of course Sarenalil. I'm going to start by heading back to Dalaran and I'll explain why in just a second. So I mentioned in yesterday's episode, Christmas Eve, that we would have a little bit of fun with some of the Burning Crusade raids. And whilst we did that yesterday, I've been thinking over the course of the last sort of 24 hours since I started recording again that I want to be doing it because, in previous times when we've done these Christmas festive episodes, we've gone through maybe a couple of Burning Crusade raids. We've done Wrath of the Lich King. We've even done some of the Cataclysm ones, and I think we even did maybe a partial part of one of the Mists of Pandaria ones on our Deathknight. Now, my rogue is completely, compared to the Deathknight, way overgeared. Like almost 150 odd item levels higher. And really we need to be doing a DPS check on him to see whether he is able to do Mists of Pandaria raids. In order to do that, we need to, as I say, do a DPS check. We're going to run Firelands 25 man. We're going to do it on normal. But in order to do that, I need to be heading back to, I think, Stormwind. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because Stormwind still has the portals to the different areas from Cataclysm. At least that's my understanding. That may have changed. But we will soon find out if that is a thing. If it is a thing, as I say, we will go and do Firelands, see how we get on in today's episode in Firelands, and if we do well, then for the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day specials, we will be blasting through as many of the Mists of Pandaria raids as possible. Probably on 10 man, to be perfectly honest with you. What is this one? The End Time. Yeah, that's a fun set of 5 dungeons that we could probably do as well. But in any case, let's get into it. Now a little bit more information for you on the upcoming expansion. I've done a little bit of research and it transpires that... Now, I'm not entirely sure which group it is that ends up burning down Teldrassil. Yes, Teldrassil, the place where Darnassus is, the home of the Night Elves. But somebody ends up burning down Teldrassil. And there it is, portal to Hyjal. And the Horde end up taking essentially pretty much all of Kalimdor. In return, the Alliance end up waging a war at Lordaeron, where Undercity is, and essentially end up taking the vast majority of the Eastern Kingdom. So it's very much a sort of like for like in that regard. Let's just see, is there anything else I can sell here? No, not really. Okay, I'm just going to pick up this flight point, not that we need it. But do that, and then Firelands is down this way, or should I say up this way. And I thought when we reached the Cataclysm expansion, did we not do Hyjal? I can't remember doing Vashir. Oh, maybe we did do Vashir. But then Vashir would have been Eastern Kingdoms, no? Yeah. Why did we go Vashir instead of Hyjal? If anyone has watched through our journey through Azeroth and can remind me as to why we went to there instead of Mount Hyjal, just let me know in the comments below. But in any case, here is Firelands. And in we go. I'm not overly confident with Firelands bosses. I've done it a couple of times with, I think, looking for raid, possibly. But other than that, not much. So we'll see how we get on. And as I say, I don't know how we'll do. Well, we seem to be one-shot wandering these things, so I shouldn't be overly bothered by this. Yeah, okay. No problems whatsoever. Alright, these bosses are probably just going to die straight away then. Alright, first boss we're going to go for down here, if I can find him. And he's got 2 dogs. Is that him up there? No. Or should we go for the spider? Where's the spider? That's Lord Ryolith. Spider's up here. Bethelak, I think the name is. Oh, absolutely no problems whatsoever. And this is on 25-man normal, is it? Okay. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure whether the... what I was going to say was I'm not entirely sure whether the mount that's here drops on 25-man normal or whether it's 25-man heroic. But in any case, there's the boss. How do I get in there? Probably this way. And I'm not entirely sure as to why these spiders are fighting against their friends. Oh, hi! Bye. Okay. First boss. Let's vanish. Let's do a little bit of extra damage. Let's see if we can do a one-hit wonder here. Oh, it looks good. She is dead. Boom. Can even skin it. Fantastic. Okay. What did we get there? A finger, some living embers, some other bits and bobs. Nothing special or spectacular particularly. Right, we shall head back down this way. And the next one is probably Shanox. That was the name I was thinking of here. Wow, okay, so the last time I came here was with Vanthena. It was before the stat squish, as they refer to it as. Aha! That is what spawns Shanox, I think. And that's where we're going to be heading eventually. So we need to see if we can't find Shanox and his 2 dogs. I'm not seeing them. This isn't going very well, is it? Okay. Let's mosey on down this way. I'll keep my eyes open. Who knows? We might get lucky. We might get a cool-looking thing. Whoa! Come back. Thank you. Right. Seem to still be in combat by something. There we go. Well, so far so gravy. And this is just making me think that this is going to be super duper pooper scooper easy. Now back in the day, you would have to concentrate on one of these guys' legs. Left or right, didn't really matter. We're just going to end up burning down this leg here. Probably get a one-hit wonder again.
Short little fleshy things. Here. Nuisances.
Well, he's dead.
Creatures of flesh. Now you will burn.
Yeah, now we will burn. Well, sucks to be you, mate, because you're dead. Not sure if there are pets down here. Thought there might have been. Still haven't seen Shinnok's yet, which is it is causing me concern. He just kind of wanders around. So let's go and concentrate on this one now. And let's get these down. There we go, there's that one dead. There's that one dead. What else is needed here? All of them dead? Aha! And there's Major Domo Staghelm. Hey, Staggy.
Visitors to our kingdom.
You're dead, mate.
Firelands. You mortals may remember Alyssa, who spirited me to freedom in Mount Hyjal. She too has been reborn. Born of flame!
Yeah, okay. Reborn or not reborn.
Watch her reduce your pitiful band to cinders.
Smouldering roots, come on.
Elsewhere. Farewell!
Yeah, whatever. Just go ahead and die. Which is coincidentally what's going to happen to me if I don't get out of... Yeah, that. Right, let's get rid of all them. And let's get rid of this clown shoes here. Boom. Was I lucky enough to get myself anything here? Nope. Right, the egg piles are just continuously spawning these little dragon things. Let's get rid of these. There we go. Let's just have a look at what we did actually pick up. Got a two-hander there. Wings of Flame. Cloak. Cloth helm. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Oh, there was another two-hander. No, that's the bloomin' same two-hander. And a load of cloth helms. Right then. So now it's the hunt for Shannox. Really, I should probably have been doing this on 25-man heroic. Because this, I'm sorry, is ridiculously easy. Oh well, we'll have a crack at one of the Mists of Pandaria raids as well whilst we're here. Hopefully a quick one. Now where is this boss at? Surprised I've not seen him yet. Can anyone see one of these dudes walking around with two pet dogs? I suppose. Nope. Taskmaster, Overseer, He doesn't appear to be over there. I'm just not entirely sure where he could be. Well, I can't progress until we find him, so... let's make sure he's not decided to walk off somewhere. Though, no, my luck. I expect it'll take me about 20 minutes to find the bloomin' person. And I'm still in combat as well, so let's just do that quickly. Come on, you nasty bugger, where are you? Wherefore art thou, Shanox? Oh, dearie me, this is a nightmare. There's very few places he could be, but I'm just not seeing him. Not seeing him at all. Beast handlers, yeah. Overseer. Yeah, he's dead. Wow, I've just done a loop-the-loop and I've still not seen him. Still not seen him. Okay, well, let's just take out some of these guys here. Nearer and more urgently. Maybe I just need to kill some more of these guys.
Yeah.
There we go.
I smelled them too, Ripley. Outsiders encroach on the Fire Lord's private grounds. Find their trail. Find them for me, that I may dispense punishment.
Oh, the only punishment you'll be dispensing is... no, wait. That doesn't make sense. I was going to say something very silly then. Oh, okay, he's moving at a fairly fast pace. I'm going to have to mount up. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, and the last time I came and did this on Vanthena, pretty sure...
The interlopers! Kill them! Hate them! Lord of Fire! It hurts!
I think I did it on 10 man, but heroic, and I got as far as doing Ragnaros. I completely forgot the fight mechanics of the second half, and I just died, basically, just straight away, pretty much. Right, here we go then. Let's get this guy down.
You are forbidden from my master's domain. The master's keep is forbidden.
Of course it's forbidden. Or at least it would be, until I do this. Skip the cutscene, because all it's going to do is build a bridge.
But none can turn the Fire Lord's abode.
Right, you ready? Can I
For mercy now, and I may
go across? Thank you.
live. Well, heroes, what is your answer?
My answer is I'm going to kill you so blooming quickly you're not even going to feel it. That is the truth of the matter. Bit like that.
Very well. Witness the raw power of my new lord.
What new power is this?
The rage of the Firelands.
You're dead. Yet again. Right. Here we go then. What an idiot. Ooh. Just realised I had some artifact power. Lovely. So we're almost there. There he is. Hello, Raggy. It's nice to see you again. First time we saw this guy was in Molten Core back in Classic.
Passing of my domain, your arrogance will be purged in living flame.
Or again, alternatively, Raggy, you're just going to be the one who dies. Splitting blow. Can't remember what that does.
Citizens of flame, come to me.
Oh, okay. And they're going for the hammer. That's it. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. No, no, no. Not having this.
I will finish this.
Please just die. Yeah.
Coming crowd.
Thanks. He's dead. And a load more toot for us to sell here.
Servants of fire, consume their flesh. Enough. I will finish this.
Wait, what? You're dead. Yeah, thanks. Well, how's that one done? So that's awesome. So the only thing to do now is to head back to, well, the Golden Lantern, which would be Pandaria. And I suppose our first port of call will be the raid that is closest to us. That's going to be the Terrace of Endless Springs, I believe. And of course there are a number of other raids out in Mists of Pandaria. You've got the Heart of Fear. Now the Heart of Fear could be a difficult one because there are elements of certain boss fights that might still not be soloable, if you get what I'm saying. Let me see if I can find a vendor very quickly here. I think there was one that also repaired. Yeah, here we go. Hey.
My goods are crafted with great care.
And we may as well just sell all this junk. I don't need it, don't want it. It's just useless toot. Boom, 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 boom. Now some of these, I'm sure people end up screaming at me in the comments, oh, you sold a load of armor tokens. These armor tokens, you can obviously create items for your spec. They'll end up being worth more, but
May your days bring you joy.
let's face it, I've got a load of money. Oh. Oh, hold everybody's
Greetings.
horses. There's something I've not done. Can anybody guess what it is? I've not gone and bought Pandaran flying. Why did I not do that? Flying trainer.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled.
Aha! There we go. That's what I wanted. Now the other thing is, there used to be a load of rare spawns around and about Like, there used to be one here, but that seems to have gone now. Right, and which one is this? Is this the... No, it's Mogu'shan Palace. Mogu'shan Palace. Wait, is that a raid? Or is that a dungeon? Specific dungeons. No, I can't even find that, can I? Dungeons. Oh. This is what I want to be looking at. Mists of Pandaria. So it's Mogu'shan Vaults, Heart of Fear, Terrace of Endless Springs, Throne of Thunder, Siege of Orgrimmar. And it's the Terrace of Endless Springs, or Terrace of Endless Chickens as I used to call it, don't know why. And that should be down here, and it is. Hi. So let's whack us in for 10 man, and we'll see how we get on. No, this isn't the Terrace of Endless Springs, this is the Siege of Orgrimmar. This isn't one that I wanted. So let's head back out. Where, oh where, is the Terrace of Endless Springs? And I think I made this very same mistake back in the day on Vanthena as well, when we did have a look at the Terrace of Endless Springs. I think it's actually on the cliff face. He says, I think it's on the cliff face. That's a dungeon as well, so I don't want to go in there. What's this up here? Oh, that's the Law Walker area. Oh, yes, that's a point. You can now go to here and do Raid Finder solo. If you can believe that.
Slow down.
So we could, of course, do that as well. But no, I want to try 10 man. So then, I think I need to head over the top of this mountain and far away. That drops us into Kunlai. I don't think it's in Kunlai Summit we want to be. I think it's the... Yeah, the Veiled Stair. There it is. Terrace of Endless Springs. Took me a while to find, sorry about that. And of course, we're almost, I don't want to say almost out of time, because I may have to do some recording between now and you know, another day to amalgamate the two together to make it a Christmas special. Right, so you may recall this fight from the first one.
Do you hear the river's song?
This being May Feed on Fear.
The river.
Not sure if I wanted to say that to that guy, but never mind. Right, so let's take out the first guy. He's down. Second one's down. And I'm not going to make the same mistake I did on Vanthena. We're going to get the healer down first. Now, which one was the healer, pray tell thee?
The terrace was not
that one,
meant
I think.
for your kind. I command the elements to destroy you! Your fear.
That one's dead. Wow, okay, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. Boom.
Must not fall.
Right. Onwards and upwards.
No, The waters! I must resist. I shall not fear.
And of course this fight is all about us doing as much damage as possible to this thing and to avoid the healing phase as quickly as possible. So that's going to require me to do a little bit of legwork here. So we'll get damage over time going on him, build up our combo points again, and hopefully just take him down. A bit like that.
I have been freed.
I get a chest for doing that, so that's good. Wow, okay. I'm feeling confident in my abilities for the rest of these raids. Which of course is always a good thing. And our next boss is just there. Why he won't come out of his little bubble, I have no idea. Come on, mate. Come on, little buddy. Oh, little buddy, pal, friend of mine. Come on. So what we might do...
What are you doing here? Go away!
Several elements protect her, so basically on this occasion we have to just kill her. Boom.
Did I? Was I? It was so cloudy.
Tch. And then on to Shower of Fear.
I have to go now.
Yeah, see you later. Come on, off you trot.
I have to make the water not cloudy anymore. Will you help?
Of course we'll help, little guy. Or girl, not sure. Shower of Fear. Alright, he's got quite a lot of health, but pretty sure we can do this. Aha! Let's go. Dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Well, that was great. That was great. 10 man, alright, okay. May have been a little bit wimpy there, but at least we can crack through some more of these raids. Hopefully we'll get all of these ones done. I'm just going to pause it, essentially, here for today. We will continue with the rest of these raids in, well, for you, in just a few seconds. For me, it'll be tomorrow. And I think perhaps we'll go and get... Oh, now you see, I don't know. What should we go and do next? Let's just have a very quick look here. Perhaps we'll go and get Mogu'shan Vaults done. Heart Fear, I know we can get partial part of it done up until, I think, Amber Shaper, and then we're going to just be stitched. But I will try and do it, needless to say. Let's try and get these two done, you know, now. And we'll try and get Throne of Thunder and Siege of Orgrimmar done in the final part over the course of the New Year celebrations. But in any case, this is where we're going to end off just for now. And I will see you, well, very shortly. So, see you in a bit. And we are back. So, let's get cracking. We're leaving the Veiled Stair behind. And we're heading up to the next raid dungeon, and I believe it's up here, Mogu'shan. I think that's Palace. I'm pretty sure that is the raid we are looking for here. Oh, Mogu'shan Vaults, in fact. I'm currently heading in the wrong direction. So we'll start heading over there at the moment, and we'll try and get this raid done today, and then we'll call it there. And then over the course of the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I'm going to have to try and get WoW through. Okay, 3 raids here. 1, 2 and 3. We could try and take out some of the world bosses as well, potentially. Some of them are on the Isle of Storms. Some are on the... what are they now? Timeless Isles, I think it is. But yeah, we should be fairly good to go. And am I heading in the right direction? Yeah, it looks like probably heading in the right direction. Where is the... And that's the Isle of Giants. There's the Isle of Thunder. And that's the Timeless Isle. So yeah, Timeless Isle has a couple of like just open world raid bosses. You don't get much from them though. Right, this should be it, just here. Although there is another area just there, which looks like it could also be potential location, but I think it's this one. There's certainly a raid gate there. Is there a meeting stone? There is. Mogu'shan Vaults, okay. So here we go into the next dungeon. Now, we did the previous one, Terrace of Endless Springs, on 10-man. I'm also going to stick with 10-man for this one as well.
The ancient vaults of the Mogu, untouched by
and we'll just have to see how we get on.
Of years.
Hopefully I'll be okay.
What secrets await?
Now these statues are actually
Many
aggressive.
young Pandaran warriors have vanished into this tomb. Have your wits about you. The Mogu held considerable power over the stones of the earth. Their magic lingers on, even centuries later.
So let's get rid of all of these trash.
The large Gwylan seem to be guarding that door.
Hey, die.
Tread
Thank you.
carefully, lest you wake them.
Look, I'm already getting stacks of petrification. I've got to be careful with that. Boom. There we go. Right. On with the bosses. 90% reduced damage taken, cannot gain energy, and damage dealt reduced by 10, and maximum health reduced by 10. Okay. I can't really recall much of this fight, but I think I need to be... I think they share health. I think is the long and the short of it. Yeah, like that. Boom. And I got an achievement. No, I didn't.
Close.
Progressed an achievement.
The door mechanism seems to have activated with the demise of the Guardians. I fear what we may find within.
Do these things aggro? Yes, they do. Here's him down and him down. There we
have
go.
awakened a spirit of some kind.
Now this next guy, back in the day, I know we had to do an awful lot to take him down. Come on.
Oh, the stories were true.
Ooh,
We
what did
have
we get there?
disturbed what should not have been disturbed.
Some plans.
He cannot be free to escape this prison. You must destroy him. Your soul is more than
Well, he's dead. And he used to be a lot harder. Got some other
Feng the
plans there, lovely.
Betrayed by 4
Am I going the right
emperors of
way?
the Mogu. His body
No, somehow he got
destroyed
turned
each
around.
time, only to rise again.
So there's not many bosses down in this one.
Is not the last we have seen of Feng.
There we go.
The Zandalari, ancient allies of the Mogu. They must seek the legendary weapon within the depths of the vaults. I am sorry I did not tell you earlier. These vaults house a weapon of unimaginable power.
This boss was a bit of a nightmare back in the day as well.
Behind and investigate this dais further.
So basically, you had to take out these guys, and then you'd get the boss. You had to go in between both, like, what was it now? Like a shadow realm kind of thing. And of course they drop bombs as well, so... But that's that lot dead, and these were things that you had to avoid as well. Killed me many a time. Right, let's get rid of these idiots over here. Actually, let's set off one of these. You must be in stealth mode. What? Oh, it's because I'm disarming them. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just kill him. Boom. And I think... Oh, I thought I'd taken this guy down. Right, well, there's this last one, so... Boom. Right, Mr. Boss Man, where art thou?
Find it. Time to play,
Yep.
friends.
Come on. Time to play indeed. So back in the day when I was going through Mists of Pandaria, this and the Heart of Fear were really the only two raids that I ran. I had a try at Raid Finder on a couple of others.
Time now.
As for this guy, let's just kill him. Boom. There we are. Ooh, hold up.
Bah! Bested by the likes of you.
whatever.
What a shame for a Zandalari priest to endure. But it ain't no thing. Take your trinkets. You'll be needing them. I be going now. Time to find a new home for my soul.
Pretty sure I won't be needed.
Death be a doorway, and time
Eyes open.
a window.
Always.
I'll be back.
Alright, whatever, mate. Shut up.
The ancient vaults of the kings of Mogu'shan. What might this button do?
Don't press it.
Look here. It is the history.
So yeah, for these ones, I mean, I
endless
vaguely
shadow
remember the
of
fights. At this
powerful
stage, we're so
sorcerers who
overpowered
kept
that
the kingdoms
it's
in
really
check
not going to make
with
much of a
terror
difference.
and darkness.
So we'll get rid of these things.
This
Yeah.
looks to be the record of Kyang the Merciless, a great conqueror who ruled his vassals with an iron fist.
Then I think it's these guys over here. Like
I've
that.
heard tales of this one. Subutai the
There's these
Swift.
guys, and then
Well
finally
known
these guys
as a
over here, and then we're going to have a
masterful
boss fight
archer
up
and
here
genius thief.
with like 4
He stole from the
Mogu
rich
generals or
and
something.
kept everything for himself.
And there was quite a lot of avoidance during the fight. There was lots that you had to do. I mean, you had these ghost troops that moved across one way and then another. There was mind controlling, there was all sorts. So I'm going to have to try and rush through it as fast as possible. I've got a feeling once you took down all of the bosses individually, you then had to take them down again all together. I think that's vaguely what I remember from this boss fight. But again, you know, we're so overpowered, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Let's whack it in stealth, get a little bit of a damage boost, and
I will crush you.
he's dead.
Body and spirit. You'll see your mistake soon enough.
And he's dead. Next one,
Anger the Emperor.
and he's dead.
Is dead.
Okay. As easy as that.
A secret passage has opened beneath the platform. This way.
So our next boss, I think, is Elegon, or words to that effect. He's like a celestial dragon thingy. This was a fun fight.
The dust along the floor. These dark halls have not seen footfalls for many centuries. I hear a faint humming. It is coming from this direction.
Probably should just take out all of these guys just quickly. And these things can turn you to stone if you're not lucky. So that's all of them done. Let's move forwards. Especially as our friend, the Pandaren chappie, has already... Ooh, hold up. There we go. I was going to say, he seems to have run off already. At least I think he has. I can't actually see him, so I don't know where he's gone. But there we go, they're dead. And these things are actually taking a little bit more effort to kill now. It's the last boss I think we're going to have fun with. Oh, here he comes, finally. Come on, matey. Yeah, so this one's a little bit of a fun fight. You do damage to it, and then these things are going to start spawning up here. We've got to kill them.
Unlike any we have seen so far.
The bottom drops off, comes back, and then we go back on the boss again. Pretty simple. But whether we're going to actually end up seeing those mechanics or not during this fight, I just don't know, because we may just burn it down so blooming quickly. There is a chance of a mount drop on this guy. Reigns of the Astral Cloud Serpent. I have no idea at what drop rate it has. I think I saw it drop once when I was doing these raids back in the day. But boom, he's down.
The machine has been destroyed, and so the Mogul's power weakens.
And then
These discs look familiar, but I cannot place their origin.
how do we get to the last boss from here?
The discs.
Will of the Emperor.
I must. I see everything clearly now.
Don't think we have to talk to him.
The Titans. It would seem the Moguls salvaged and repurposed ancient Titan technology to advance their empire. We must go. We are not done yet.
No, we're not done yet. So, Will of the Emperor. Final boss. And let's just have a look here. So the core chamber of the vaults houses an army of stone soldiers who have been motionless for centuries. They are row upon row of warrior statues armed for battle that never began. What treasures do they guard, and what is their tie to the titanic power buried with them here in the shadows? Ooh. So I can't quite recall what you need to do here other than start this thing by activating that.
Guide your steps.
The machine hums to life, get to lower levels. I think you need to kill quite a few things and then the boss spawns.
The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills.
So let's see if I can remember how to do this. And there's quite a few of these things that you need to kill. But it might be the boss just spawns in, I destroy him, And away we go.
Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of iron.
I believe those guys went on one people. You had to kill them and the other one had to run away. Emperor's strength, don't really recall what they did. Not much, by the looks of things. And then finally you had these ones with massive shields. And I think you had to end up having like a tank stay on one of them.
The Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
And get that, like tank them and get the DPS behind it to destroy them. These guys. But he's dead. I think we have to face off a fair few of these things before the boss is going to spawn in. So let's go and get these done.
The endless army will crush the Emperor's foes.
We're going down fairly easily. 2 Titan constructs appear in the alcoves. Oh, really? Aha! That looks like a boss. And then they kind of ping-pong you between them, but I think they have shared health. Yeah. So, boom! That's actually another raid done.
It is done then. Yet, how many of these machines are hidden beneath the earth? How much do we not know about the dark secrets of
let's
the
head back to the Golden
I
Lantern.
fear that our war against our ancient
We'll sell up,
enemies
repair
is
if need to
still
be.
far from over.
And then we'll head down to the Heart of Fear and try and get that done today as well. There's, oh gosh, I have no idea how many bosses there are in the Heart of Fear. I guess we should have a look. Heart of Fear. 2, 4, 6. Okay, so there's 6. This one, Garalon, was an absolute nightmare back in the day. Absolute nightmare. Followed by the Amber Shaper Unsock. Also a difficult boss, just because of the mechanics. Let's sell all these. I was thinking of putting the plans up on Auction House, but they probably won't sell. No one wants to be crafting Pandaran epics anymore, so let's just sell them. And do that, and get rid of some of this tat as well. Boom, 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 boom.
I hope to see you again soon.
I don't. Okay, so Heart of Fear is in the Dread Wastes over there. We may as well just fly our way over there now, and then I'll just get into what we're going to be seeing in the other raids as well. So once we've got this one done, we've got 2 left. Throne of Thunder, that's probably going to be one video in itself, because have a look at how many bosses there are. Jinrock the Breaker, Horadon, Council of Elders, Tortoise, Megara, Jikun, Durumu the Forgotten, Primordius, Dark Animus, Iron Kun, Twin Consorts, and finally Lei Shen. That's a lot of bosses. And then of course Siege of Orgrimmar also has a number of bosses as well. Immersius, Fallen Protectors, Norashen, Shah of Pride, Galacrus, Iron Juggernaut, Korkron Dark Shaman, General Nazgrim, Malkarok, the Spoils of Pandaria. That's an interesting thing. I did actually do that once, but it was an absolute nightmare. Thok the Bloodthirsty, Siegecrafter Blackfuse, Paragons of the Claxi, and finally Garish Hellscream. Lots and lots and lots for us to do. Whether we will get time to do it all in these episodes, I have absolutely no idea. When it comes to, I know this is going to be a long way off now. We're talking about next Christmas, okay? So I'm recording this at the moment. I say it's a Christmas episode. I'm recording it in November, surprisingly. We've got WoW's 13th anniversary starting next week, by the looks of things. Now, when it comes to the following year's Christmas, by then there may have been another stat squish. and the likes of the Warlords of Pandaria raids will be accessible to myself. Warlords of Draenor, sorry, not Warlords of Pandaria. That's a completely different raid in itself. We've only really got 3 raids from Warlords of Draenor. There wasn't a great content for raiders particularly. Right, now where, oh where is the raid dungeon for here? Is it down here? Yes it is. Alright, well, let's get to it. Probably got about half an hour left that I can record. So, let's get started. Oops. And back in the day, this trash, when people tried to solo this stuff in Warlords, this trash was an absolute nightmare. I remember the trash being a nightmare and looking for raid. People just died. The difficulty spike from Mogu'shan Vaults to this was horrendous. It was a huge spike.
The shaft of the world tumbles across our doorstep, driven by fear. Her royal storm will whisk them away.
And all I recall from this raid was you need to clear out what you can first in terms of trash, because you do not want the trash joining in.
They are but the waves crashing upon the mountain of her divine will. They may rise again and again, but will accomplish nothing. We are unfazed. We will stand firm.
These things are hardly difficult in reality, are they? I mean, they're just going down a couple of these AoE bursts. Like that. Good job my energy comes back quickly.
The Divine challenges us to face these intruders. And so it falls to us, her chosen voice.
Right, come on then, you horrible beastie bug thing. Oh, I see you, baby. Shaking that ass.
The Divine chose us to give mortal voice to her divine will. We are but the vessel that enacts her will.
And we're being choked to death at the moment. Can't recall much of this fight though. But this thing is going down. Like that.
Given to the despair of the dark void. If her will for us is to perish, then it shall be so.
So that knocks off this one. Now let's head for the next boss. And this one, oh wowee. This one is a fight and a half. And I remember it being a nightmare back in the day.
Dear initiates.
Hey, come here.
We should have studied harder.
Alright. Those things can die. There was a lot of air stuff, avoidance side of things.
One technique alone is not enough.
I'm just going to keep looting absolutely everything, because you do get quite a lot of stuff that can sell fairly well, I suppose, to auction house. Not auction house. You know what I mean. Vendor. Yeah, they failed their test, will I? Probably.
Good. Now, if only my students were here to see and on your guard, invaders. I, Kayak, Lord of Blades, will be your opponent. Can you follow my blade?
He puts us at one end. I remember that. But he's dead.
I'd always hoped cut someone like that someday. To hear that sound. But to have it happen to my own prothorax is ridiculous.
I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. So, I mean, I'm finishing these fights so blooming quickly, you're not really getting to see much of the mechanics. Basically, at about 50%, he'd shoot up one end, you'd end up going up the other, and then you had to run a gauntlet, avoiding those whirlwind-looking things. Was it hassle? Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Right, 2 seconds, because I'm getting quite a few missed calls. I just need to go and make this telephone call, so be right back. Right, apologies for that. Let's get back to it. So we're heading up towards the third boss at the present point in time. Look, lots and lots and lots of these little flying dudes.
Pitiful wingless scrubs! You step out into my domain, and I will hear your death screams as you plummet from this terrace!
Oh, aren't they nice?
In formation! Show them who controls the winds of Pandaria!
And this arena here is what we're going to end up fighting on. Oh, and I've run out of energy. There's a surprise. Wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Breath of the Empress! Bring mighty Garalon to us!
Okay, and here comes the horrible beastie. Now, we fought some of these, I think, back in the Dread Wastes, when we were questing through Pandaria. I think we might have fought 1 or 2 of these things. So, it's the same sort of look and feel as one of those, but this thing is huge. And he's got, look, damage dealt reduced by 10%. Oh, okay, so that's the new boss thing. But basically what you had to do was take down the 4 legs and then him, but we're just going to go on him.
Garalon, grind their bones to dust!
There's no feasible way he's going to kill me.
Impossible! Srathic, Sarthic, Karthik, to the top of the terrace! We must defend the Empress!
So with him dead, that now opens up the way to the last 3 bosses. This guy, Windlord, and he was a nightmare. The Amber Shaper, which, as I say, I just recall the days of doing it in Raid Finder, and really wasn't that much of an enjoyable fight.
Defiance of the Empress.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Here. All of Pandaria will fall beneath the wings of the Empress.
Basically, we just got to get on with it.
The wings of the Empress cannot fail.
Let's do that and that. And I may as well just take him out. Like that. There you go.
I have failed you.
Ooh, what was that? Defeat Windlord Mel'Jarrak without crowd controlling more than 2 of his swarm at once. Aha! I am a legend. Well, I'm not, because, you know, doing it on 10 man, aren't I, really? But still, you get the idea. Do I need to take these guys out? Oh, why not? May as well. So let's push forwards. So yeah, the Amber Shaper, basically it's another one of these guys, creates a monster, a monstrosity out of amber. We've got to take that then Amber Shaper, amber monstrosity thingy down pretty flippin' quick. And I think we've got to do this all in about a minute before he then ends up entrapping ourselves in amber, and then we have absolutely no chance. Got to start by making or getting rid of these things. Can't remember if we need to get rid of these little things that are just walking around, but hey, come here.
have found a few of my experiments. Step closer and you may witness the full glory of my work here.
I may as well just shave that one. There we go. And we've still got these little blobby things coming around. Alright. It might be I get lucky and actually can nuke him down, but I just, I don't know. We'll see. Well, they may have removed the mechanic altogether. Here's hoping. Right, here we go.
How you must think yourself mighty. How little you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotta take this guy down. Because he gets a damage debuff.
What have you done? No, this will not be how my work ends. I will not allow it.
No! Pee off, you little nasty buggers. Right. Run to the centre. Boom. Alright. Wasn't quite as bad as I thought it would be. But yeah, he summons that little amber monstrosity. It gives him like a 99% shield.
Seal the gates! Bar the exits! Destroy these intruders!
Alrighty. And I think this queen has actually been corrupted by the Shah. Hey, come here. Don't give me that gypsy doodad stuff. And this guy again. Are these groups that I need to get rid of? No. So I think with the Empress, it's very much that we take her down, but then I can't recall, but I'm almost certain there's something to do with the Shah in here somewhere.
No more excuses, Empress. Eliminate these creatures. Useless. Fall limp and die before.
Oh yeah, the Shah of Fear.
Wretched insects. Your kind are worthless to me. As for the rest of you, seek me if you dare. Like the others, you will all die screaming.
And in actual fact, was the Shah of Fear not the one we took down in the Terrace of Ender Springs? I think it might have been. But I'm pretty sure I saw defeat the final 3 bosses there. So there you go. That's yet another raid done. Absolutely spectacular. Fantastic. Right. We're going to Hearthstone it out of here. And I will go and get myself some form of flight over to the Isle of Thunder. Can't quite recall how we get there. Whether I have to take a flight from here or get a quest first. I don't recall. But that's what we'll be doing next time when you see me next week. In fact, next week being New Year's Eve. And of course New Year's Day as well. Let's get rid of all this toot. Plump intestines. Lovely. And sell all of that good stuff. There we go.
May your days bring you joy.
We're not really seeing a massive increase in money. Let me see if I can in fact get to where we need to.
Have the eyes of one.
That's not the Flight Master.
Greetings.
Yeah, I can't
Farewell.
get there. Why can I not get there? How do I get there? Throne of Thunder. I'm sure there was a quest to get yourself over to the Throne of Thunder. Was it this woman?
Ishnu Allah.
Hey. Thunder calls. Time to attack. The Thunder King has come. A small group of Kirintor awaits you. The Shadowpan garrison in Townlong steps.
Farewell.
There we go. I knew it had to be something along those lines.
Oh,
so
hello.
Townlong. Shadowpan Garrison.
Travel safe.
I'm going to take a flight over there. But I will see you next time. As I say, Christmas Eve. And we will get on to destroying however many raid bosses it is. I mean, in total today we've done 12. Well, no we haven't, that's a lie. When I say today, I mean my recording session of 40 odd minutes. We've done 12, but in reality we've also done 4 at the Terrace of Endless Springs. And did we not do something else yesterday as well? Do you know what? I really don't remember. And when I say yesterday, I don't mean Christmas Eve. I mean today. I mean the first part of this video. I confuse myself sometimes. Sorry if I'm confusing anyone else at home. So, yeah, I reckon this is going to be very much one video session. Nice thing about the Throne of Thunder is there are stacks of these little things. Pets. I think there are also maybe mounts down here as well. Not artifact relic, not trinket. Yeah, look, there we are. Mounts. Clutch of Jin-kun. Ji-kun, rather. So, this is going to be fun. Primordius probably has his own mount as well, does he? No, Primordius doesn't. But yeah, look, Son of Animus. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Tortoise, possibly. No. Horadon. Yeah, you get Spawn of Horadon and Pygmy Direhorn. So pets, mounts, all sorts of goodies in this next one that we're going to be doing. And of course that'll be for New Year's Eve. And finally then, the Siege of Orgrimmar for New Year's Day. Which, if we can get that done, we will actually see the final cutscene of the crowning of the new War Chief. But also, whilst Varian was still alive, of course. Oh, it was an amazing cutscene. It was an amazing cutscene. Anyway, I digress. You know where we're heading. I will see you next time for lots more good festive fun in the wonderful world of Azeroth. With, of course, Sarenalil. But until then, take care. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Bye bye for now.